Oh, y'all trying to see what I'm doing, huh? In case you miss a snack. Hello, party people. Hey, Susie. Hey, Lady Tara. I'm doing all right. As fine as can be expected. Yeah. I was really tired. I was so tired. I was overcome with tiredness yesterday. Okay. So I came home from work. Come to find out, we closing at 5 o'clock, girl, because these protests, honey. Let me see. What kind of lighting do I want? Woo, there we go. Yeah, they had all these protests out here. So they burned up and looted other Target stores in other places. So, okay, they're going to play it safe and send us home, close the store at 5 o'clock. Well, I got an email today saying that they're going to close the store again at 5 o'clock. So people who are scheduled after 5 o'clock, they gave them some number to call or whatever. Okay. So I'm just hanging in there. I'm not participating in any of these protests. Oh, the biggest fool on earth. Haven't watched that, but I haven't been watching these protests either because to me it's depressing. Okay, I got my ear open. Okay, got my corner, got my side eye going there, but that's about it. Um, um, I'm past that. We're past that. Okay, we're leading that to the young people. Hopefully, something good comes out of this. Something really good comes out of this situation. Overall, people are mad. Okay. My friend just called me. She got laid off her job. She lost her job today. They set her Walmart. She's over there in the Bay Area. They set her Walmart on fire. Okay. So they closed the store down. I was watching QB. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with It's QB. It's Me QB. That's what his channel name is now. Okay. Well, he had went over there in his area and he was filming the damage. Okay. He went into a Walmart, honey. He went into the dollar store. He went into these different stores. Girl, they didn't strip them shelves, honey. Hey, Pauline. Okay. Hey, Kim. Yes, they stripped them stores, honey, boo boo down. Girl, you would thought they had toilet paper on them shelves. They stripped them shelves. All they got to do is wipe it clean. They ain't even got to knock off. They don't even have to knock off any dirt. They just wipe it on clean and put some more stuff back up there. All right. Child. Okay. I don't know. I ain't in it. It is what it is. It ain't the first time, okay? And if these people don't get up on their job, it ain't gonna be the last time. Because this is what I'm saying, people. It takes the whole village. It takes the whole town. It takes the whole city. It takes the whole state. You can't just sit there and let stuff like this go by and not say anything. This is what happens, okay? So if people were speaking up and they were not allowing stuff to go down like that, they wouldn't even be having this situation as we now as we speak. However, I did hear the police chief out there in Minnesota. Okay, he did have a good point. He says he blames all four of the officers. Okay, and here's why: because somebody could have spoke up. Nobody spoke up. Nobody spoke up. And he's holding all of them responsible. Not only one is being charged with manslaughter. What was it? It was manslaughter, and it wasn't murder, but was it third degree? Okay, but I know one of them was manslaughter. Okay, right. Which I figured he would probably was gonna get anyway, is manslaughter. Yeah. And so she's now unemployed. She don't know if they're going to pay her for today or yesterday. She don't know what's going on. They haven't said anything. So she's up in the air. They asked her if she wanted to go work at the other Walmart, which is the next exit. Okay, they keep getting further away. And she told him no. Well, here's the thing. I said, what, you gonna go to the next Walmart? They gonna tear that up too. See, she's in the Bay Area. She's over there in San Leandro. Okay, right? They closed down the Oakland store. Okay, go to the next exit. That's San Leandro. That's her. Okay. Now they didn't set this on fire. Now the next exit is another Walmart. Okay, I said they just gonna tear it down. And depending on where you are will depend on the intensity of what's going on. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I heard they went in far out areas too. Okay, but the thing about that is if you're gonna make a point, I hate to say it, okay, but the shopping areas and the business areas, okay, yeah, see, because you get the people with the money making the complaints, okay, you don't want to hit them little small residential places. That's just people in their houses, okay, yeah. But anyway, hey Katie, how you doing? Anyway, my doctor called me today. I finally got my doctor to call me, and yeah, she told me, okay, and this is about my Lipitor. Okay, I gotta look up. Uh, let me see. So she told me, yeah, she told me to stop taking it, and I had taken it, stopped taking it. I haven't taken any today, yesterday, or the day before. She says wait until the end of the week before I take this new medication, so that all this older medication is out my system. Okay, right. Now, let me find out, because I think she said, I don't know if there's a such thing. Let me see. Okay, that might not be it. So let me pick. I'm trying to find the medication she said, but she said she gave me the Lipitor that was the highest, the strongest. Excuse me. And she said that there's less side effects with this medication. She said people tend to not have side effects, but she gave me the Lipitor because that was the strongest. Okay, so apparently I need the strongest, but all those side effects I was having. So when I told her about getting real hot and feverish like that, yeah. So she said that if I start having side effects from taking this medication to stop. Okay, so and it's going to be the generic brand, but I'm trying to find out the hey Denise, I'm trying to find out the name. Okay, Zocor. I think it might, let me see. Now what's this? Okay, I know it started with a Z, so it might be Zocor. Crestor. See, Crestor has a higher rating. Okay. Okay, so I see she's giving me the same line. Okay, Zocor. Okay, where was I? I just seen it. Okay, let me start at the top because I want to see what the side effects, if there's any. Hey, because I had a lot of blockage. She said in here, all up in here. That's why. She started me on the highest, right? Matter of fact, I remember when I talked to her, she said she's giving me the highest dose. Okay. It seemed like if they could get higher, she would have gave me that. That from the way she was talking. Okay, so let's see. Ratings is a 4.9. But I asked for crevice crevice store. Okay. And I see, okay, she said we could do that, but she gave me this other one. She says, which people tend to don't have any side effects. So we got plenty to choose from, people. So let's look at I don't see side effects. They got Crestor on here, and Crestor has almost 6 rating, but it doesn't have as many reviews either. So it sounds like she's sticking to the script. Okay, not the Lipitor is the highest, so we're gonna go to Zocor. Okay, so let's touch on this. Here we go. Interactions, side effects. Yeah. And there's 52 major drug interactions, okay, that you can't take with this medication. Then there's 186 that are moderate, and then there's 10 that are minor. Okay. So oh, you out for the summer, girl. Okay. So I want to look at the side effects. Oh, what's the dosage? Wait, let's look. Okay. Side effects. Dizziness, fainting, and fast or irregular heartbeat. Okay. That is the most common. Okay. The less common is bladder pain, bloody or cloudy urine, blurred vision, body aches, chills, cough, dark colored urine. Ooh, sheesh. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Okay. I got to scroll. Look at that. I got to scroll. Ooh. Okay. So I'm going to tell you like this. Whoa, they got so many freaking side effects on this puppy. Okay, but these are the less common side effects. Okay, and the less common side effects I know are pretty much compared to the Lipitor side effects. Okay, and the side effects that I was having from the Lipitor. Okay, but the more common side effects. Okay, there's not that many. There's only three. Okay, so hopefully I won't have any side effects. Okay, on this drug. If not, we can go to the Crest store. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so yeah, so let's check out the Crest store. Okay, and that is the brand name. Okay, but it does have its generic form, rosuvastatin. Okay, however they want to pronounce that. But let's look at those. Let's see, side effects. Um, difficulty moving, joint pain, and muscle cramps. Okay, and then they got a long list. Okay, well, no, they don't. Their list is not as long as that other one. Okay, they have the same side effects, but they're less common with this medication. Okay, that's what that is. Okay, and rare side effects are dark urine and fever. Okay, so that's yeah. So this is a lighter version. Okay, so it seems like these medications are going in the order of, I would say, their strength. Okay, so that might be what it is. But two is that regardless of the medication, you have to change your diet along with taking the medication. That's how it's effective. You can't sit up there just because you're taking some cholesterol lowering medication means you can eat all the cholesterol you want. It don't work that way. Hey, cheeriness. And so that's what yeah, and that's what I'm coming on to give you guys an update. And go back to bed. Okay, that reminds me. Okay, now yesterday I was feeling this overwhelmness of tiredness, probably because I was taking that medication. My sleep was off and all kind of stuff. So now I haven't taken the medication. I'm tired. I slept that off. Okay, we cool. So today, apparently, people have been calling me, and I left the ringer on, starting with my mom. Was it my mom or my dad? Probably trying to check to see, because they're hearing about the rioting at Target. You see what I'm saying? I mean, the looting, not rioting, the looting. Okay. And my friend, I told you, the one who just lost her job, she was talking about, how the black people is stealing and stuff. I said, wait a minute, girl. They are not stealing. They are looting. There's a difference. We looting. We not stealing. And I said, and all you got to do, this is what you do, black people. Okay. If you get stopped looting, okay, let the officer know that you were helping to save some of the items that were in the store from getting damaged. Okay. And you were going to take it to your house and keep it until all this clears up and return it. That's what you tell them. That's what you tell them. That's right. Yeah. Shade. Oh, they all doing it. They all doing it. And now, did y'all hear about those pile of bricks? The mysterious pile of bricks that just happened to appear right there by the store. All you got to do is just pick up one of those bricks and toss it and break the window. See, they're talking about these pile of bricks. You going to Target? Well, my Target has just sent us text messages that they are closing at 5 o'clock. Okay, so if you're scheduled after 5, you need to call this number, blah, blah, blah. But I am on vacation for the rest of the week. I picked a good time, didn't I? Hopefully I did. Hopefully it doesn't get worse. Okay, but yeah. You think that explanation is gonna go over real well, girl? Okay, just tell them that you wasn't stealing, that you was helping to save some of the assets on the property. So 11 o'clock, y'all, you don't need to be out on the street at 11 o'clock anyway. That's the thing. See, what you doing after 11 o'clock? Okay, what you doing out on the street if you ain't up to no good? Okay, see, drinking, drugs, and alcohol. That's all there is after 11 p.m. I know. That's right. Mm-hmm. And QB was showing the looting. Okay, what did they go into? Did they go into Ulta? Oh, was it Ulta or Sephora? Okay, because the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. That's right. You hit that right on the dot, Monique. The freaks come out at night. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm not going to keep you guys long. I haven't even eaten. Let me get my cup of coffee. Okay. Woo. Now, another thing too is this could not come at such a bad time, okay, where the economy was reopening, stores getting back into business. This is decaffeinated mixed with caffeinated because I didn't want to change the filter. Hmm. That's right. Yes. Okay. So yeah, this couldn't have come at a worse time. Now I tell you one thing, they ain't worried about the virus no more. What happened to the virus? Oh, did y'all hear Donald Trump? What's up with Donald Trump? He's supposed to be hiding out in a bunker somewhere. What kind of mess is that? Ain't he supposed to be the president of the United States and he hiding out? Yeah. Do y'all know anything about that? What's up with that? That's right. That's right. You got a point. Girl. Yeah, was I heard that he went into he over there some hiding with his security guys. I'm like, oh my God. Probably sitting at his little machine like the Wizard of Oz in that little sitting in that little machine, okay, sending out tweets. Okay. Woo! Hey, Huckleberry. That, oh my God. I was like, oh wow. Okay. And see, the thing about it is he's doing the same thing with the virus. Okay. He's just turned his back pretty much on the virus. Okay. And he's just, you know, unless he's tweeting out some BS. That's what I'm thinking of when they said Hitler. When they said Hitler was in the bunker, okay, I'm like, okay, that's what hit me when they said he in some come hide out bunker somewhere. Girl, okay, you can't make this stuff up, people. No, ma'am. Oh, I don't know how I took that picture. Then they talking about that man with the bow and arrow, the man with the bow and arrow, and he got out and he gonna shoot the people. Girl, they jumped on him. The police officer stepped aside and let them jump on this man, whooped his butt, burned his car up, and then the police took him to jail and arrested him. You know, I'm telling you, yeah, I hate to hear that she lost her job too. Okay, um, I don't know what's going to become of that. You know, but if they're going to fix the damages or if they're just going to close the store altogether. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, he's been doing dick shake. You know, we can't overlook the warning signs. That's what people want to do. They want to overlook the warning signs that are going out, and you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Yeah, I heard that he actually might have hit somebody with that arrow, but honey, they commenced to whooping his butt and then arrested him. So now he's got an arrest record and no car because they got that car. Yeah, they tore that car up. Okay, they are. Don't go out there talking about let's be peaceful because somebody gonna knock you upside the head with a brick. Okay, don't do it. Stay home. Stay out of it. Okay, this is not our forte. You had your chance, rebel without a cause, you know, all that. You had your chance. We had that, all them protests and stuff. Now we gonna see how they do it. Okay. And I hate to say it because I don't approve of all that's going on. But like I said, what can you say? It's not the point that the officer is getting arrested, okay? We want him convicted. We want them fired, and we want this officer convicted, okay, of manslaughter, what they're going to convict him with. Okay, we want him convicted. It's too many officers, and I think that's what the outrage is all about. That not only are you telling us to be silent, okay, but you are letting these officers off the hook. That's all you're doing. Just letting them off the hook when it's clear as day and you have it on tape that, you know, he was out of line. You know what I'm saying? So we have another case, this one right here with Mr. Floyd, that is clearly out of line. Okay. And now we have an uproar because people are tired of it. And here it is in blatant English. Okay, this is in English. This video, matter of fact, let me take off the English. This video is universal. Okay, hands down. Okay, there's no, you don't need to have a certain language. This is a universal language going on here when you see the video. Okay. Right, he needs to, and that's the problem. He needs to be convicted, go to jail, and be a criminal that he is. Okay, you see what I'm saying? And like the man said, the police chief said, it's not just the fact that this man did what he did, it's that the other officers didn't even speak up. You know what I'm saying? You know, you could have just told him, you didn't have to say get off of him or whatever. You just had to, okay, let's get him up, you know, let's get him up, straighten him up, okay. Check his pockets. You know what I'm saying? You could have played it off, but you could have intervened, and nobody did. Yes, you do, Monique. Yes, you do. Look at that. Yeah. You think we bleeding money? Oh, the knees are the new tree. Well, not only is the knees the new tree, that chokehold. That chokehold. Remember that chokehold that man said he couldn't breathe? Okay. If they tell you they can't breathe, okay. Yeah. So yeah. And that's what it says. Wait a minute. But this is the news report that was printed. Wait. Okay, wait, we got the wrong. Okay, this is the news report that is printed, and I had to point it out to you. I'm going to read it to you what it says, word for word. Okay, it says, talking about the man, it looks like talking about the incident, it looks like one person might have been hit as they fell to the ground. And when the man turned and tried shooting at some more people, he got bum rushed with a bunch of bodies who proceeded to beat his ass and take him to the ground. That's what it says. That's what it said. Proceeded to beat his ass. I didn't make this stuff up. What charges, Monique, what charges do you think they will bring up on the other officers? What charges? No, they don't want us to breathe, okay? You know, but that's what we need. And we have a right. All these people, see, this is the thing about it, okay? Here's the thing about it. They do have a lot of black people, and black men, okay, are more likely to, depending on what, compared to what race, 2 to 3 times more likely to be killed than another race, okay? See what I'm saying? However, the police are doing this to all the races. You see what I'm saying? They're jacking them up, handling them, okay, jerking them around unnecessarily. You handcuff, put them in the back seat, take them to jail. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do. Book them, damn them. They not even booking them. They just sit up there and killed and convicted and sentenced and put them on death row all at the same time. Before they even got to the jailhouse. Manslaughter. I don't think they're going to get manslaughter. I don't think they're going to get manslaughter for the simple fact they did not kill the man because it's on tape. The only thing about it is they can all be convicted on manslaughter if they're pointing the fingers at each other. But the thing about it is everybody's on tape. So they said they seen who did what. That's a good question, Huckleberry, and that's one of the things. That's one of the questions that they were asking. What was he even doing on the Nutport? They said, and he's not the only one, from our understanding. He's not even the only one on the force that's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That should have been fired a long time ago. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, we know jail is the new slavery. Yeah, that's been like that. Okay, that's why so many black people are being convicted. But the thing about it is, they're not even getting a chance to even go to jail. They killing them before they can go. And and the thing about it is that little petty little counterfeit money he had. Okay, that officer knew that that man what they wasn't gonna do nothing but let him go. And that that's he knew that he was gonna get to the precinct. Okay, and they probably sight release him, give him a ticket, and let him go. You know what I'm saying? Okay, or he bail out. Because it wasn't that big of a deal. Okay. I don't know, Monique. Okay, I don't know about that. Anybody care to chime in? They could get manslaughter because he died, but they didn't mean to kill him. Well, that is what the guy who killed him is getting. Okay, uh, because you know we know it probably was intentional, okay, but we can't prove it. So they're going to give a manslaughter. I want him to be convicted of that manslaughter. I understand how it works, but I want him convicted. Okay, I want y'all to stop letting these officers who feel they hide behind the badge, hide behind people of color. Okay, yes, murderers. Well, come to find out, I hear the man is married to some Asian chick, and she jumped up and divorced him. Okay, she fleeing from that marriage like the coronavirus girl. She fleeing from that marriage like she trying to get out of Wuhan. Yeah, I haven't seen the wife, but I heard that she's Asian. He can have the charges upgraded, okay, but he's got some charges on him. Yeah, but they held him down for what though? Why are you holding him down? Only thing he should have been held down for is to handcuff. Once he's handcuffed, okay, he doesn't pose a threat. You see what I'm saying? Not only was he handcuffed and he didn't pose a threat, he was laying face down and handcuffed. You see what I'm saying? In order to get up, he would have had to wiggle around and scoot and do this and that, or you would have had to help him up in order for the man to stand up. Who's Keith Ellison? Who is Keith Ellison? Well, she's protecting her assets. Yeah, that's true too. You got a point, Huckleberry. The Attorney General of Minnesota. Oh. Well, see, that's the problem. See, here's the thing, okay? They're setting him up as the scapegoat, okay? Because the other officers didn't want to bring charges to these officers, okay? That's the problem. That there. That there, what you said, that's the problem. They don't want to charge. Okay, well, who really wants to be in a position where you got to charge your coworker slash friend with a criminal offense? But we know that, okay? But that's the problem. That there, the other officer's right because they know they just as guilty as he is, okay? And that's why they don't want to be brought up. They don't want him to be brought up on charges because I bet you, okay, my whole itty bitty paycheck, okay, that they just as guilty as he is. They're worried that they will be investigated because you know that whole department is probably going to be investigated. They're going to be all up in the business. That's why. If they were any kind of people, they wouldn't be saying what they're saying. Okay, so that makes me look at what you've been doing. You sit up there and see that this man had killed this man, and now you don't want no charges to be brought up against him. But if he was not an officer, I bet you any mighty dollar that man would have been arrested on the spot and taken to jail, okay, for manslaughter, murder, and awaiting trial as we speak now, if he had not been the police. But the police don't want him charged. Come on now. I'm about to preach up in this MFer. Okay? Come on now. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. That's right. Just the dirty low down. You think so, Moshimoto? You think so? These folks that lost their man. And then, wait a minute. When QB was in the stores, he was showing us what was going on. People were still in there looting, okay? They had garbage bags talking about they was cleaning up. I'm cleaning up, okay? That's right. And if you go to get some loot, make sure you bring a great big old garbage bag and let them know you part of the volunteer team to help clean up. Yep. Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. They all in cahoots, and that is the problem. They all need. He did the right thing. Fired them all. He fired them all. Okay, because apparently, I'm telling you, there's some hanky panky going on. See, and that man fired them people because he know they're going to be an investigation into that police department, not just the police officer, but the police department. Dirty birds of a feather flock together. That's right. Hey man, how you doing? Okay, that's right. And you got to put that prayer on them. Okay, that's right. They got dirt. That's right. Hey, Hyder, how you been? They got dirt. That's right. And now they don't want him convicted because they don't want to be a full-fledged investigation into the whole department. Okay, right? Hmm. See how much cover up has really been going on. See what I'm saying? You know, and then furthermore, why are you in a job doing stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Don't you have any kind of scruples? I can't be in no job knowing, okay, oh, I could just kill people and get away with it. Okay, I got better integrity than that. Okay. Now, wait a minute, just Pauline, who knocking on your door? And from another court. Why is she coming all the way to your house? Right? We know, Ryder, it's you, Lemon. And you know I'm not gonna remember that, right? You gotta remember, girl, I'm about 60 years old. Oh, well, you got to stop that cray cray in her tracks and tell her don't knock on your door again. No, 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 no. Y'all know her son. Well, honey, she need to keep her son and herself over there. See, See, them people, they got that, they got that privilege. Okay. They think they're privileged. Black lives do matter. Okay. Black lives do matter. Like, why black lives? Okay. Well, because you're killing them up. All lives matter. We know that. Okay. We know that. But black lives matter too. So you need to stop killing these people like that on camera, smirking. And then uh he don't want no repercussions. Mm-hmm. See? See? Yeah, Pauline, y'all need to leave her alone and her kids too. Okay, because the mama ain't wrapped too tight. That's gonna cause the kids know she ain't wrapped too tight, but they gonna act on it to their advantage. You know, kids being kids. But you can see, you can see the danger ahead. You can already see it. Okay, tell her don't come knocking on your door like that anymore. She needs to go to a neighbor that's right next to her rather than come to your court. Okay, she's wasting time, precious time. If it's that serious, she should be trying to go all the way over there. George does need justice, but it needs they need to clean up woman. They need to clean up woman. I didn't forget you. I forgot you, Lemon, because I don't know. Next time you might be orange. I'll believe that too. See what I'm saying? Because I just don't know. Yes, you see, I'm on all this medication and I'm having side effects. I'm having a hot flash right now, honey, and I can't stop drinking this coffee. Yeah. Okay. No, it's not right. It's not right. That's what I'm saying. Something is not right about that. And if she lives in another court, why is she running all the way over to your house, banging on your door? Oh hell! Once you start banging on the door and talking about how your son or whatever is a police, honey, no, 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 don't bring that mess over here. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay. See. Okay. So now, oh yeah. Okay, I want to make sure I have everything. They were talking about these two hairstylists working at the salon, and they had the coronavirus, and they were still doing people's hair. And the town caught wind of it and started threatening these people. So they finally shut it down. Okay, well, rightfully so. These people, I tell you. Okay, so Trump says that he's gonna mobilize heavily armed military to stop the protests. And then what's this? A Louisville police owner. I mean, a Louisville business owner. He just got shot and killed by the police. Did y'all hear that? That's why you need to stay home, because not only they out there rioting, protesting, looting, and vandalizing, but the police are shooting the wrong people. You've been hearing about that. Okay. Shoot and killing the wrong people. They just talking about they pepper sprayed some little baby. Yes. Okay, now we're what? We're what? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there were two autopsies that were done on this on Mr. Floyd, okay? And on his death, they both agree it was a homicide. Let's check it out. They both agree it was a homicide. However, they disagree on what caused the homicide. Okay. So one says asphyxiation from sustained pressure. Okay. And okay, so one doctor is saying asphyxiation. Okay, there was no blood supply to his brain. The other doctor is saying heart attack, cardiac arrest, or however they pulmonary, cardiopulmonary. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, right. So they're saying they both agreed it was a homicide. Okay. Well, yes, it could be. You can see it being a combination of both. He didn't have air supply to his brain. Okay. And if you have a heart condition or any condition, okay, that's going to exacerbate it right there, especially a heart condition, because you can have a heart attack. It can cause a stroke. Okay. That adrenaline and that fear running through you that you can't breathe, because that's what uh, like I said, you go into panic, because you can't breathe. It doesn't take much to go into panic from not being able to get air. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then the guy. Oh, girl, are these the same people? The garage caught on fire. These the same people, Pauline? Oh no, girl, leave them folks alone. Yeah, the medical examiner changed what he said after the private autopsy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hyder, why are you having all this pain and dizziness? Okay, you got the virus. You might got the virus, girl. They say your head and your and yeah. Yes. What's up with that, girl? Okay, now where was we? We was now they made no mention of asphyxiation, okay, because asphyxiation is cutting. I mean choking. Excuse me, choking. Okay. Choking and smothering. Okay. It's more like asphyxiation. Okay. Okay, so they're saying that they're saying apparently they're saying there was fentanyl and methamphetamine in his system, but they didn't say how much. Okay, they didn't say how much. But this is another, like I said again, this is another reason why you can't do people the way they did that man. You don't know. You don't know. If they're on drugs, that's going to exacerbate it too. Okay. And you don't want to exacerbate their already exacerbated condition. You don't want to do that. Okay. If they hyped up and pumped up on drugs, okay, they're more likely to have a heart attack or a stroke. And with you sitting up there doing what you doing, okay, you're gonna heighten that. No, ma'am, he ain't gonna put nope, that man's blood ain't gonna be on my hands. But they don't care. And that exactly, you are exactly right, cheering this. It don't even matter. It don't matter. It don't matter if he was high or not. Cause that's the whole thing about it. You can't even tell if he was high. Y'all didn't sit up there and choke the man out and did all this, beat him up and everything else. So we can't tell. And then that could have been from the day before. Okay. Just because it's in your system, that don't mean you high. See, just because you got drugs in your system doesn't mean you high. It depends on how recent that was taken and put into your system. Okay, because the intoxication, excuse me, your system is going to last longer in your system than the high. Okay, seems to turn out like that all the time. He could have detoxed. Okay, they're not saying how much because he probably wasn't high. Like I said, they didn't say how much. Just because it's in your system don't mean you high. Don't mean you high. I don't know, Monique. That's a good question because I'm going to do my nails first. Okay, I'm going to be doing my nails, but I don't know right when. I don't know if I probably won't do it on camera, but I'm going to put on some nails first. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cause yeah, but he could have done, I think the methamphetamine and the fentanyl, I don't think they last as long as marijuana. Marijuana will last in your system, okay, for a whole, what is it, a month? A month? But when you take those methamphetamines and stuff like that, they don't last as long because they don't attach to your fat cells. Okay. That's why. However, like I said, it'll be in your system longer than you high. Now, if it's been 3 days, you took it 3 days ago, it's still going to be in your system. You see what I'm saying? Okay. You ain't got to be high. It's in your system. Yeah, they want to deflect the responsibility, but there's no deflecting. See, that's the problem. We see this stuff on camera. We see the evidence. It is what it is, and they still get off. That's the problem. They want to say he was high, he got drugs. It doesn't matter what he had in his system. Okay, he wasn't. He was not a threat. It was uncalled for. Okay, uncalled for. Yes. And they always want to deflect responsibility. That's the reason for the uproar that's going on now. You're right. That's right. And that's what they doing in the police force. They scratch each other back and allow each other to get away with that nonsense. And they shouldn't be doing that. That's their problem. That's their problem. And as long as they continue to do it, they're going to always have a problem because they should not be doing that. So once you scratch somebody's back, okay, you put yourself in the sauce. Okay. And if they do an investigation, that comes back to you. Now you may not get in trouble for it in the long run, but then again, okay, depending like something like this here, it gets real controversial. Mm-hmm. And that's just awful. That's just awful. Make the victim the scapegoat. Tell him it's his fault. Just like now, where did they say that? That was somebody said not too long ago. Okay, what was it? I'm trying to think. What was it? When they were making the victims like it was they. Oh, okay. I think was that Kobe Bryant, where they were trying to say that the people that got killed on the plane, it was their fault. Remember, they're trying to sue. Oh, you know him personally, Monique. Ooh. Yeah, it's crazy. I haven't seen his daughter. It's all sad. It's just sad. Okay, now we were looking up some other news. I got to get off of here. Uh, it says that Black people are experiencing two death crises. Okay, police brutality and the virus. Okay, so now Facebook is supposed to be doing a virtual walkout to protest against this president's post, some post he made on Facebook. Ooh, Obama had a comment. What did he say? That's Obama, y'all. Uh, he said, that's right. He said first, okay, first, the waves of protests across the country represent a genuine and legitimate frustration over a decades long failure to reform police practices and the broader criminal justice system in the United States. Mm. The overwhelming majority of participants have been peaceful, courageous, responsible, and inspiring. They deserve our respect and support, not condemnation, something that police in cities like Camden and Flint have commendably understood. Okay? On the other hand, the small majority of folks who've resorted to violence in various forms, whether out of genuine anger or mere opportunism, are putting innocent people at risk, compounding the destruction of neighborhoods that are often already short on services and investments, and distracting from the larger cause. I saw an elderly black woman being interviewed today in tears because the only grocery store in her neighborhood had been trashed. If history is any guide, that store may take years to come back. Yes. So once they leave the community, okay, or something happens, they leave the community, they don't come back. And that's what he's saying, okay, for this elderly woman. So let's not excuse violence or rationalize it, okay, or participate in it. If we want our criminal justice system and American society at large to operate on a higher ethical code, then we have to model that code ourselves. See, and that's right. You have, if you're gonna lead, okay, you got to lead the right way. If you lead the wrong way, you're gonna get the wrong results. See, you're gonna get the wrong results. Okay, you have to be a model, just like these you and here's a good example. You got these role models, okay, running on stage half naked, got G strings going up the crack of their butt, okay, and then you wonder why the girls are running around here almost naked. I can't even say half naked, almost naked. What are they doing? They following after these role models, supposedly role models. You see what I'm saying? Okay, you're not gonna get the right result. I think American people have had enough too. I think they have. I think they have. But it is also the American people who are at fault too, because they're sitting by and they're letting this stuff happen and not holding up, not because they're the police or because he's a black man and he was killed by a white man. They're supposed to be justifiable. Nah, it's too much BS. People are getting tired of it. Yeah, they need to get rid of Donald Trump. Yeah, because he's just an ignorant old bastard. I'm just sorry. I mean, you know, there's too many white men, okay? There's too many white men, okay? Too many Republicans that could do a better job, okay? He has no leadership or presidential qualities. Who? No. He need to go over there with Germany and go with them folks, okay? See, but he ain't gonna be in charge. He go and get him one of them rental wives. He go over there and get one of them rental wives and bring them over to America and marry them and give them American citizenship, and then want to talk about the illegal aliens. Boy, I tell you, hypocrisy at its best, or shall I say worse? I don't know. Yeah. You think Obama's a hypocrite? Yeah. See, like I said, this stuff could be done on purpose. Okay. They always hide behind the black people. I'm telling you. Okay. They hide behind the black people, but they don't want to give us no rights or nothing, but they can show hide behind us. They've been doing that even in slavery. They've been hiding behind us, making us do the work, and at the same time saying we lazy. Man, I'm telling you. You think Obama has caused more mess than anybody? I don't know who y'all talking about. Okay, Moshimoto. Okay, you're not putting a name. You put a name. Obama had 8 years and never did anything. He is a hypocrite. Okay, compared to Trump, what did Trump do? Oh my God. Okay, let Moshimoto tell it. Let Moshimoto tell it. Okay, I hear y'all got problems over there too. Little be told. Mm-hmm. How hot is it over here? It's not that hot over here. It actually has cooled down, but I am just this room that I am in is the hottest in the house, the warmest in the house. And what I did is I have a fan. I have a fan, a high velocity fan, okay, that's on its way and it will sit in this room. Uh-huh. So this room won't be so hot. So no, it's not that hot. It's not that hot, but the fan was right here, so I thought I'd take advantage of it. Yeah. Okay. So, oh, wait a minute. So he deploys the troops near the White House. What good is that gonna do? I think that America is losing its principles and what it stands for. Well, I don't think, I know. Okay. And America is one of those things, okay, money, 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 money. People say we're money hungry. We sell our stuff. We sold our property. Okay. Money, 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 money. It's all about money and that power grab. And it's just too much. People putting too much on it. You putting too much on it. At the end of the day, yeah, I guess so. Because I'm like, why is he doing it on the White House? Okay, because okay, so here he goes with his threats. Good night and sleep tight. Okay. Okay, so now he gonna walk across Pennsylvania Avenue. You know, that's the address, that's the street of the White House, and he holding the Bible. Yeah. So he made a little few comments and ran back into headquarters, basically. So what the president did was call out the American military against American citizens, just so he could have a photo op of him walking to the church. Wow. I mean, this man, yeah, yeah. They need to, yeah, yeah. He's just allowing the country to tear itself up. Down your face like an egg yolk. Okay, I never heard that before. You're right. Wait a minute, Uncle Bear. Okay, he hopes your face, your makeup melts and runs. Okay, down your face like an egg yolk. Okay, that's too funny. And yeah, and you're right. And that's the sad part about it. That's just pathetic. It's all for publicity. Oh wow. He doesn't care. I think this man feels like he's not going to be reelected and he could give two flying F's, okay, about anything, and he's not going to put any more effort into it. He's just waiting out. Okay, whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's just too funny. And pathetic. Yes, I tell you. But I'm going to get off of here, people. I've been on here for over an hour. Okay. Just shooting the breeze with you. I always love to shoot the breeze. Okay. However, I got to go get something to eat. I will be back on here. I don't know, this evening, definitely tomorrow. Okay. But right now, that medicine, I feel that medicine is still in my system. Okay, I can still feel it in my system. So yeah, so I'm gonna see what I got at the pharmacy, but the store is closed. So yeah, yes, thank you. Good night. Take care of yourself. Stay home. Stay safe. Okay, stay out of it. That's right. Okay, but most of all, stay blessed. That's what you do. Mm-hmm.